What up, tubes? How you doing today? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the man, the myth, the legend, King Cobra JFS, the Gothic Prince. I know it's been quite a while since we talked about King Cobra JFS, but today I was scrolling through my YouTube homepage and I had saw that he uploaded a new video simply titled Food Hacks. And in this video, homie completely desecrates a Domino's pizza and the sides. He basically throws everything under the kitchen sink on top of this pizza. Man, I'm talking like every cheese in the book, all the toppings you can get. Homie completely desecrates this Domino's pizza, so make sure you stay tuned to figure out all the wacky items that he throws on top of this pizza. But before we get into that, I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on what King Cobra has been doing. Lately, he's been having some issues with his ex-girlfriend Jessica. If you don't know, him and Jessica had gotten into numerous fights and a lot of videos were exposed of King Cobra JFS, and it doesn't show him in the best light. Now, I'm not going to be commenting on those videos, but it's pretty apparent that both sides had some issues. And now it seems like King Cobra is trying to bounce back from whatever hit that his channel had taken due to his relationship failing. Because you have people that wanted his relationship to succeed who are angry due to it failing, and then you have the people who were trying to warn Josh from the beginning, who now feel validated due to his relationship failing, and they're all kind of culminating into this one group who dislike Josh at the moment. So he's kind of going back to his old roots and doing a classic food hack. I mean, he's been uploading these forever, and he probably uploaded like 10 this week, but I feel like this is like a really big one. It's 30 minutes, and homie really puts the works on this pizza, man. He puts everything. When I'm talking the works, I mean like his whole fucking cabinet. Homie raids like his whole kitchen cabinet and throws it on top of that pizza.
An order from Domino's. There's a video on TikTok that's going viral. Someone doing a hand-tossed pizza with like bacon and Philly cheesesteak and the garlic Alfredo sauce. But this is about to be the King Cobra special. Let me tell you what's on it. We have an extra large hand-tossed pizza with extra pizza cheese, extra garlic Parmesan sauce. We got ham, beef, pepperoni, Italian sausage, premium chicken, bacon, Philly cheesesteak with extra bacon. For our veggies, we have onions, mushrooms, green peppers, and spinach. I also added shredded provolone cheese, cheddar cheese blend, feta cheese, and the shredded Parmesan Asiago cheese.
God damn, imagine being the worker who has to make this guy's pizza. I told you that he ordered just about everything on the menu, man. Every single topping that you could possibly get, this guy got on this pizza. And at the end of the day, I don't even think this guy is eating this shit. Half the time, we only see him take like a few bites and then he's done. Like he's finished, right? And there's no way that homie's full. He orders all this shit, right? And then he's just full after one bite. Like, that's crazy, bro. You're tripping. I think at this point, he basically admitted it. He's just making these food hacks to go viral or whatever. He's seen some person do it on TikTok and now he's trying to do it. Except his food hack is just getting every single topping on the menu and then dumping everything in your pantry on top.
Now, I also ordered some mac and cheese. They got some new items they're featuring. I got the spicy buffalo 5 cheese mac and cheese, which has bacon, jalapenos, 5 cheeses. I ordered the spicy buffalo 5 cheese mac and cheese with bacon, and that should be pretty tasty. But anyways, we got the goods. This box is heavy, man. People taking a note out of my goddamn book. Like, I've been food hacking pizza orders. I've been food hacking pizza orders for a long time now, and people are starting to like get famous on it because of TikTok and shit.
God damn. And then of course this dude has the audacity to go and say that he's been doing food hacks for years and now people are going viral on TikTok for doing them. Dude, people have been doing wacky food combinations since before the internet was even around. I'm sure you can find a wacky cookbook from like years and years ago, dude, where they're throwing some weird stuff together because that's just how humans work. We've been needing food since the dawn of time, bro. It's just the way that you eat it is much different from the way that anybody else would think of eating it. That's the difference between your food hacks and some of the other people's food hacks, but shit, there are people out there that have palates like you, brother. There's definitely some weird food combinations I've heard of, and they've been around for a while. Either way, that doesn't even matter because what you're doing isn't a food hack. Getting everything on the menu and then slapping whatever's in your pantry on top is not a food hack.
That is a boss of a pizza. Look at that. It smells delicious. We're going to add our garlic butter first. There's 1 cup. I'm gonna let this pizza cool off completely before I try a slice of it. It's got all these toppings on it. I don't want it to just fall off, you feel me? Work with it. Use my finger and scrape on all that buttery garlic goodness on top.
Y'all, when I said he desecrated this pizza, I wasn't lying. He completely destroys this pizza. At first, he starts off with throwing a bunch of garlic butter on top, and then after throwing a bunch of garlic butter on top, he then starts dumping a bunch of different seasonings that he bought. He bought Parmesan, and then he also bought red pepper flakes. And he ends up taking his fingers and dipping it inside each of the cups and swirling it around. It's pretty disgusting. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of that, but really it's not that important to the video. It's just really gross, the technique that he uses to get all this stuff out. Instead of just dumping it out, he takes his finger and he like just twists it around, and he just does way too much, right? Like, he doesn't need to do that much. The shaker is designed to be shaked. You know, that seasoning is designed to come out, you know what I mean?
So I'm going to add another cup, little container of their new season packets of Parmesan cheese. These little containers are pretty big. They seem they're like real authentic Parmesan cheese. It's like that kind of powdered stuff you get at the store. There's definitely like Parmesan cheese on here. Should we add some pepper flake to it? Yeah, why not? Maybe like 1 container of pepper flake, which is a little bit of flavor.
Yo, Tubes, those containers got more action than Jessica did. Why was he doing that maneuver with those containers? You didn't need to keep sticking your fingers in and out, brother. That's wild. You violated that seasoning container, bro. That Parmesan cheese will never be the same. And then, of course, he's got to throw in that little comment and say that the cheese in the containers are real authentic Parmesan cheese. And then he also follows that up with, you know, the powdered stuff you get at the store. The powdered stuff in the container that you get in the store isn't authentic Parmesan cheese, like fresh Parmesan cheese. It's in a container and it's put on a shelf. There's like a bunch of preservatives in it, whatever. I mean, it tastes good. I'm not saying it is bad for eating it, but he's objectively wrong by saying it's authentic Parmesan cheese. Now, next up is probably the worst part of the video. In this part, he decides to throw a bunch of Doritos on top of the pizza. He does this a lot. He'll get like crushed up Doritos and put it on top of whatever he's making. But there's one observation that I wanted to make before we continue on with the video, and that's the fact that there's a large sector of LolCows that love Doritos and also Mountain Dew. That seems to be like a big thing, and it all seems to start with Boogie. Boogie loves his Mountain Dew and Doritos. Who else loves Mountain Dew and Doritos? Nova Online loves Mountain Dew and Doritos. You know who else loves Mountain Dew and Doritos? Tofiachu loves Mountain Dew and Doritos. You know who else loves Mountain Dew and Doritos? Cyrax loves Mountain Dew and Doritos. You know who else loves Mountain Dew and Doritos? I mean, King Cobra JFS, they all have this same thing in common. It's weird. It's like this common LolCow trait.
There's got about that much left in the Doritos bag, so we're just going to take it and crush it up into powder. Then I want to cover the entire thing in nacho cheese Doritos, but I want to add a sprinkle to it. Make sure each piece gets a decent amount. Look at that glorious fucking pizza. It's still pretty hot, so I'm gonna let it cool off. Just because if I try to pick up a slice now, all that cheese is just gonna, all the extra cheese that I added, gonna fall off the pizza. So it is what it is. I put this delicious motherfucker up. XL status, man.
So those are basically the highlights of this video. King Cobra doesn't do anything else. He starts to kind of eat at the sides and he adds a little bit of Doritos to them, whatever, right? He basically gives them the same treatment that he gave the pizza. But then he also does like a little debriefing at the end. He actually does eat a slice of the pizza, which we'll look at shortly. But it's only a slice. I'm sure he threw the rest of it away, or at least I would hope so. Because that's just unhealthy, man. That's just bad. He basically took a pizza, which is already something that's rather greasy, right? He threw on like 2 more cups of grease and then a bunch of salt on top of that. Like that's basically what he did, right? It already had too much cheese to begin with. It had a bunch of cheeses. And then he throws on that powdered Parmesan cheese and then the garlic butter. Man, that's bad. I don't understand how King Cobra can eat the stuff that he does, drink the stuff that he does, and still live a semi-normal life. I mean, god damn, his plumbing must be f***ed up. It's gotta be horrible. I feel bad for whoever's gotta deal with the plumbing in that trailer, because at the end of the day, it must be a mess. It's gotta be a mess.
I already got the pizza sweats going and I'm loving every minute of it. And if you like pizza, hit the like, subscribe for more, grab yourself a bite of that deliciousness. All the meats, all the cheeses, a little bit of veggie action. If you want to see more awesome food hacks like this, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the videos. Any occasional donation helps. I appreciate y'all donating to Cash App and PayPal. And check out my new shirts that I'm dropping. I was a little hangry earlier, but now my taste buds are singing a song of delight. When I went to go order it online, they wouldn't let me choose all the toppings. They had a topping limit, I guess. I get that. So I had to call it in to order it. And I got it ordered in.
And that's where this video ends, tubes. That's it. Josh basically eats one slice of pizza. He has a little bit of his sides, and then he puts everything away. He tells everybody to subscribe, donate, whatever the right? Like, he basically e-begs in the middle of eating this toxic pizza. And that's the best way I can describe this pizza. I've never seen such a nasty looking pizza. It's like the nasty patty equivalent of a pizza, right? It looks like it's got mold in it. It looks diseased. Shit looks like a toxic pizza, man. I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. That is disgusting, homie. But either way, that's it for this video, y'all. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that helps out in the algorithm. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.